Oman is slowly getting back to the normal lifestyle, but of course, we still have to stay safe. Now, how do we do that? Let's find out. I'm Maythal Chukeli, and this is TTV Report. People going back to offices and public places are required to show proof of vaccination through the Tarasul Plus app, or you could show your vaccination card instead of your phone. Under the decision made by the Supreme Committee from September 1, only people who have received at least one dose of COVID-19 vaccine will be allowed to enter areas as well as access public transport. Furthermore, those who do not get their second vaccine dose before October 15th will be stopped from entering facilities such as supermarkets, restaurants, and companies. And some of them have already begun asking people to produce their ID and proof of vaccination at the entrance. Those who are found guilty of not following these updated procedures will be dealt with accordingly. Now let's talk about the flights back to Oman. All passengers arriving to Oman who present a pre-travel negative COVID-19 test are exempted from quarantine. All Omani citizens, residents, visa holders, those who do not need a visa to travel to Oman, and those who can obtain a visa upon arrival are allowed to enter Oman in accordance with the pre-pandemic system. Institutional quarantine will continue to apply until further notice to all arrivals from the Republic of Iraq and Iran, including Omani citizens arriving from these two countries. All passengers arriving to Oman without holding a negative PCR test will have to take a PCR test upon arrival, and at the same time where the traveler shall be required to enter mandatory quarantine with an electric tracking bracelet. And this is of course until a negative PCR test result is received. Before boarding the aircraft, all passengers arriving to the Sultanate are required to complete a pre-registration via this link and to upload the vaccine certificate as well as the COVID-19 PCR certificate, both containing QR codes. Keep in mind, if the passenger prefers to conduct a COVID-19 PCR test upon arrival, the passenger shall pay a prescribed fee. And finally, passengers that are aged 18 and less are exempted from the requirement of the vaccine and the PCR test, and passengers with health conditions that prevent them from receiving the vaccine, according to the approved medical certificate, are also exempted from presenting a vaccine certificate. After all these new changes, it is also important to remind ourselves to follow the precautionary measures at all times and to carry our vaccination proof with us. At the same time, for those of you who haven't gotten vaccinated, please make sure you do so before October 15th. That is all for now, and thank you for watching TTV.